try and get some punishes down. Good pick from JDG. They do spike earlier for my
upper hand. 2-1 wins. Yes, indeed. I mean, EDG was perhaps not that surprising. Some of the others, yeah. A little bit wild, I'm not going to lie. NIP getting the win over FPX was a bit more dubious. 3-2 bot side. Jaw getting the headbutt back, but LY6 still had the aftershock. He's now pretty deep. Still has the heal to work with. Mid lane, we're looking. Win becomes lightning knock up, and the mid jungle.
Yorick isn't winning 1v2s for the minute. Climber slides away. Gets hold of Grom. Dominus hit. Dark Procession in. In comes Mom. It's not Mom. More Maiden. Sassy, I think, might just be dead here. It's got Doran's shield. Morning Mist. Shun's in a lot of danger here. Last strike's down. Good slide away. Xiaoxi looking to join with a really good angle. Flash for the dice. Goes over the wall. Last right. Xiaoxi and Sassy now trading coins out of the Dark Procession. And he's getting sucked up by the Maiden. Oh, it was a gorgeous angle from Xiaoxi, but Shun is late on the flash. And JDG collapse on the second objective. We'll pick that one up as well. They've been a very dead rel otherwise. SQW needs to be a bit wary here. Zoned off this turret. I'm going to come over and potentially contest this. Weaver's wall. Can't pin anyone up. XQW. That's a bit much. Still lands the seismic shove. Turn around with a Manging Storm. Gets a kill for Savior. Flash to the backside. Should with the Crescent Guard rolling. Does manage to not pick up the rep buff. Is now in a 1v3. Will likely die. And a 5th kill in the game for LGD. Still, JDG did get the wrong end of that trade a little. Looking for something here. Flash for the knock up on the Cyclone. Pace gets to back away. Has the on the hunt roll. Shun looking to turn around. Still another turnaround angle potentially in. It's the ult off Jaw and Pace. Topside, Sassy in danger. Flash on forwards looking for the Q healing. But the Bramble Vest doesn't matter. Dice is away. Will die. But it's the wave denied. And a solo kill. Xiaoxi didn't have the flash anymore, so ends up being an egg crocodile. Still up nearly 1,000 gold. Scout gets the turret as well. So that is now feature strength for JDG into the stun. Onto Sassy, who eats a lot of damage. Upgraded boots secured during the backside, looking for a headbutt angle. Weaver's wall. Breakable will buy some time, but that's just a massive split from YCX who goes down. Xiaoxi getting a lot of damage. Massive heal. Doesn't die till just now. Sivir with the double kill. Saving needs to try and supercharge whether the wind becomes lightning. And a charge that is so very audacious. To make that a 3-for-1, Xiaoxi gladly trades his life there. Another wave being denied topside puts the screws on in terms of the CS discrepancy. Herald down. Sassy bonking on Scout. Doesn't have that much mana, can still stun. He'll have to run away here with the Molten Shield. Going on Xiaoxi. Gets Conqueror stacked. Chunk onto Sassy. Shojin comes on down. Dices through. Dominus culls the meat. And Xiaoxi is dead. Now there is teleport available. Xiaoxi might be in danger to Savior here. Can look forward, but now they know that the Kaiser's not there. They can start a Battlecon. Xiaoxi trying to dice away. Oh, Savior! Flashes on forwards with the Killer Instinct and the use of the Acathian Rain. Pace going to be forced to ult away as well as the Weaver's Wall came on down. Ghost also comes on in, gets a decent chunk back onto XQW. Good spacing. All the while Atakan is still happening. They can't finish it up. It ends up being the 1-for-1. Savior now coming on in. Looks for the Acathian Rain. Good chunk on the Pace. Doesn't have that much to work with. Forced to reset. W spell shielded. Gives himself the heal. But now down to Atakan. Play TP's come in. 5,000 HP. It's a flip. Sivir's not there. Kaiser's not there. Sure goes on top of YCX. Is going to be left pretty low. Forced to flash up. That's Atakan to LGD. Oh no. Okay, so Savior was in base and goes mid. Back to live we need to go, though. Knockup's coming on through. Scout low, but healed up by the Redemption. Climber needs to get over the wall and does so. YCX desperately low. They lose Climber. Xiaoshu trading on the other side. The Dominus there. Looting out a lot of damage. So many cooldowns. Savior gets a hold of the Alistair, but XQW is eaten by the Crocodile. It's primeval stuff. Another Culver being sold by day. Shojin value is unreal. And Xiaoshu just unloads in the backline. Scout will disintegrate his opposite number. Engage. YCX crash down away. Scout looking for some damage back. This is actually a very good angle initially from the side of LGD. As Savior gets into the backside, takes out the Civet. Will be traded back for it. Scout low. In fact, just about surviving. XQW forcing a number of the members away. The problem is Scout just gets to thwack a few people at the back end of it. Xiaoshu mid lane. AD carries are the ones that end up trading their lives. YCX now very deep and up a creek, but Jewel gonna get jumped by XQW with the Weaver's Wall. Will likely die here. And that's the extra member. Additional global buy sometimes. Sassy will defend themselves with the Dark Possession. Flash. Incinerate. Knock up. Good engage. Climber survives. Gets the blast cone away. He's now down to 10%. There's no camps, really. They're starting it up. Hex gates potentially allow an angle back in. Over the wall with the Hex gates. YCX looking for an angle. Jaw down to half HP. Xiaoshu spotted out on the flank, but still an unreal threat right now. YCX unspotted. Pays in danger. Flashes away, but there's the engage. Shun trying to turn that one around and keep Pays alive. They can't do. XQW helps pick it up for Simmer. As Savior gets to at least the problem is he's dead as well. 80 carries traded. Xiaoshu on the backside. Can't quite kill Y6, but burns the flash. Looking for some more value. The rest of the fight is gone. LGD's way to collapse from the globals. And now they're the ones on top of this Baron. Reset from Talia, who has to teleport. Xiaoshu has to 1v3. And Shaw being low and YCX is engaged. Makes this a Baron for LGD. Oh dear. Xiaoshu's going to get wave shoved in mid and then maybe look to fight around this dragon that's spawning now. Shun gets shunted away. Flash from XQW. And Sassy gets to walk on forward. Jaw flashing for the pulverize that he misses, by the way. Which means that XQW just gets to threaded volley for more. Dragon's up. That's actually going to be soul point for JDG, who are much more interested in getting towers right now. They'll give up soul point for it. But they'll pick up the standing goal. Well canned is going to be very, very important in this game. Valuable on Kai'Sa anyway, because she wants the penetration. Her AP is getting actually that fantastic. The question we now ask, can see minute and a half until Hex Salt. That's JDG's angle back in, honestly. Xiaoshu being kind of around by the Ryalize. I think Xiaoshu's going to have his Sterax procs here. Getting TP'd on, gets the Dominus angle. It's 4 people in, though. He's just dead. Well, collapse for Baron. At this stage, Spellbook becomes increasingly valuable for your supports. Finds raw heal, Pays. Does get hit by that W, the Void Seeker. Looking for an engage on forwards. There's a lot of damage onto YCX, who gets onto Pays, who just gets the glance away. Got the on the hunt rolling. In goes Duo. XQW forced to back on out. They've killed off Sassy as well. And Pays survives the engage. We said it was key. And they got what they need to pick up the Baron. Still 3 members available. It's the damaging members. Weaver's Wall, Killer Instinct. There's a world where you can contest. Is the poke going to be scary enough? They're just going to give it up. Win condition unlocked. Pace survives the team. Never finds the Weaver's wall angle. Now Baron as JDGs will finally get this tier 1. Has been taunting them all game. 4 about Mortius for pace. That's a full build sim here, folks. Xiaoshu? Oh, baby! He wants this. How much does he want it? Oh, kill off the Maiden, actually. On that, Scout could really deny that engage. Here we go. Stun comes on forwards. Incinerate, Disintegrate doesn't really do all that much damage. And he's not exactly the highest scaling champion. Weaver's wall splits the pit. Shun still in here. Dragon going down low. 5 seconds on Dominus. That'll be a big break point. Annie still denying the engage. And Shun picks up the Dragon. Hexo for Gen.G Gaming. And now Xiaoshu with the backside snaps up the Iron Horse. Flashing. Killer Instinct will mean nothing. As XQW needs to go golden. Lightning continues to fly. Scout can't get the kill. Save you on next to OHB. But Tibbers smacks down Kaiser. Tibbers healing. He's going to keep walking. And Sassy, there's a stun. And Yorick crumbles. Hamlet can be quoted all you like. I think JDG are much more interested in the end of this play. Act 2 completes. It's full of twists and turns. But the climax of it all is JDG winning. Shun with a steady smite ski will get the Hexo. And Climate just could not get past the firewall. Scout with a wonderful bit of body blocking as the rest of the team full sends.